Welcome to JermaineAuNatural. I am Jermaine Ryan. And yes, yes, it is still the braids from what I went and saw in the Yanni. And remember that any videos that pop up above will always be linked down in the description box and always in the end cards for you to check out after this one. Yeah, it's still that hair.
Oh my God!
So what happened was it was my intent always to wear it longer than the 2 weeks. I know what Niani said, but I don't get my hair braided often. And I felt like I could keep them in a little bit longer if I properly hydrated and moisturized, which I've been doing. And here we are. Now, the reason why it's still in, because it was only going to be 4 weeks. As you all know, I am a fan of Adwoa Beauty. I've worked with them several times. They were my first sponsor. Like, you know, just the whole nine with Adwoa Beauty, Ace, Boom Coon, Love, Julian, James, the whole team over there at Adwoa. Everyone's just great. Working on some stuff with Julian currently. And so we were having a meeting and she was like, hey, just to let you know, I'm doing some reformulating. Now, let's stop and pause right there. When you reformulate the things, you tell the people that you're doing it. So you should be seeing something coming up soon about the reformulation of a couple of products. Now, with that being the case, I had to wait for the samples to come so I could test them out. So and the things that are being reformulated, well, as y'all have been seeing that I have been using and loving the newest to the latest, or the expansion of the Melonberry collection, which has been this Scalp Exfoliating Shampoo. Now you all know that I use this with grease and was testing it against grease to see how well it would really clear it out. Well, Julian did let us know in a meeting that she was reformulating this, just making it a little bit more moisturizing than what it was. Now, as I said, this is a clarifying scalp scrub. It's a clarifying scalp scrub. Reset, if you will. Get it all out. Get out! Get out! And take everything with you.
Get your shit! Get your shit! And get out!
Type of clarifying shampoo. So this is what it is. This is how it worked for my hair. She reformulated to make it a little bit more moisturizing. So this is the sample that I got. So I am going to test this today. In addition, there's also going to be a light reformulation of the hydrating texture foam. Here's the tester. So what was explained is that it's going to be less sticky, which to me was never really that sticky. I've dealt with some sticky ass foams and mousses, and this doesn't even come close to some of those. I like that. I really like the Camille Rose 4-in-1 spiked, but that stuff is sticky.
Wet and sticky is very icky.
And also she's making it so that it has a little bit more hold. So last time that I used it, I think I gave it like in my twist out a soft medium. So I guess now it's gonna feel more like a medium. So we're going to test it out and we're going to see how reformulated works and compared to my experience with, you know, the initial release of the things. All right, so I got a lot going on today. It's my dad's birthday party today. His birthday is on Monday, so I am also getting ready for that. It's just busy today. All right, so let's go get in the shower. Let's, hey, it's me. All right, so a swift 20 minutes or so later, the hair has been the braids are down. I have used my Denman D38, brushed through it. There's still hair coming out. I'll show you all at the end on how much shedded hair I have. But yeah, here's how the hair looks. You know, the roots always are doing their thing, but good, detangled, fully brushed out. Completely and utterly gross. Look at my
filled up. Y'all know my hair barely ever builds up.
It smells like sour milk.
All right, so let's get it. I'm running so short on time. So short. All right, so let's see how it works on a first clean, second clean. You know, we'll be able to tell by how the suds look. after that first clean, but the second one I'm sure is gonna need to be needed. All right, the hair looks so fluffy though. It's very fluffy. It's 60s, 70s. Hair good and rinsed and okay, we see it. We see it withdrawing. The curls are coming back as the curls do. So now time to updated formula. So the consistency, same. And let's go down the middle, or what is something like the middle. And we will start with my right, your left. Where did the hair go? All right, first wash, scrub. Yeah, second wash necessary because I got barely any suds, which I kind of expected. The tub, the water, brown. It looks like the water where, you see those videos and they're like cleaning up like these pieces of water that are blocked with trash and they'd be brown, murky.
Rubbish, filth, slime,
Yeah, it's giving swamp. It's giving swamp water here. All right, let's rinse. Where did the hair go? All right, first wash. Done. Where did all the hair go? And just with me like going through, pulling like through the hair, because it starts, curls reactivated, curl activator. I could hear the squeak on my scalp. So still gonna follow up with the second wash because we ain't getting no lather that first time because filth.
dirty hoe.
So I'm going to do a larger amount since I'm gonna now be focusing on length of hair. Baby. Baby. Sup. Because trust, when I tell you, when we were on that Zoom and she was like, yeah, reformulate. And I was like, why? No, did someone say something? And Julian was like, yeah, just want to add a little bit more moisture to it. Okay. It still did what it needed to do. Listen, the water is running clear. If you know, you know. I am still going to follow up with Bailment shampoo just to throw more moisture in before I go into styling and deep conditioning. Listen, the scalp, woo, is, again, clear. Clear. The water is running clear. It definitely feels, it's clarified. Gone. Baby, bye, bye, bye. All right, let me finish doing the rest of it. I'll come back when I'm ready to style with the foam. Plus my camera's like at 1%. Hey, it's me. Okay, it is Tuesday. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days. It has been a long weekend. 3 days after reviewing and trying the new update, slightly reformulated Adwoa Beauty Scalp Exfoliating Shampoo compared to the first original version. And yeah, as you saw in the video, it did equally as good a job as far as getting all of the dirt, build up, everything out of my hair. Yes, it was slightly more moisturizing. I did find that I was able to start to finger detangle a little bit easier with the newer formula compared to the original. My concern was, is it gonna get everything out? So I'm gonna still have to try. I've got, as you can see, I got some left. So I still need to try to see how it works as far as with comparing it to grease, but I feel confident that it's still gonna give me the clarity. Get it out. Because like I said, I still have the squeaky clean feeling like after that second wash. Just the more moisture gave me more options as far as like detangling. So yeah, so far just from trying to get the first time with, 5-6 weeks of braids and products on it, it did what it needed to do. Now, when it comes to the foam, this is what the hair is looking like. Let me do a quick 360 so you can see it. That's how the hair looks. Now, I'm going to try the foam again. As I stated, I was getting ready for my dad's party. I think at that time it was maybe like, 3:34, something like that. 3:34 o'clock. Party started at 5, and like doing your hair, and even though mousse foam dries quickly, not quickly enough compared to like where like the venue is like 7 minutes from my house, like 7 minutes. So like blowing through the hair really, really fast, and mostly drying because it wasn't even fully dry when I left the house because I had to go. And I still was like 20 minutes late, which wasn't bad. I beat my dad there, so he got the surprise still happened-ish. I beat him. That's all that mattered. And I showed up with the cake, so I beat him, but I was still late. However, so I wasn't able to go through it the way that I normally do my hair when I'm using like a mousse or a foam with like, the fuller, with like the smaller sections and like, detangling and then like working it through. I was like blowing through. I still was partially detangling, but my sections were much bigger than normal. I think that's why I have so much volume. And I mean, in this, the foam does give a lot of volume anyway because of the softer hold, but I've got a lot more than normal. But to me, the hair still looks good. I just know that when I did it the last time, I know that it can be more defined and better, but it's still good like this. Also, I just was doing everything. I put the Melonberry leave-in milk on. I did the conditioning mist. Like I did all of that before the mousse.
Why would you do that?
Huh?
Huh?
And I think the first time I did it, I did not do all of that. I didn't actually. So that might also be contributing to like the extra fluffy frizziness of it. However, my hair is so super moisturized. But yeah, I'm going to try it again. Mousse only with the wash and go. More time, and then we'll see how the updated formula that should have more hold, putting it more to like a medium hold, how to work. But yeah, just wanted to show you all what the updated formula specifically right now, what we're going to do for right now with the exfoliating scalp. It did everything that it needed to do. I still don't need anything from it. The smell is good. I got my hair squeaky clean. So yes, love, love, love. Oh, this was the shed hair from detangling. Just after taking the braids down, this is what came out once I detangled with the Bailment Deep Conditioner. So yeah, not a horrible amount, not horrible at all. I mean, honestly, the This don't look bad at all. All right, let me know. And also, again, Adwoa Beauty is still doing their crowdfunding, so make sure you go to the Adwoa Beauty website. I'll have a link down below. Products are anywhere from 30 to 50% off. Mainly, I would say mainly focus on the in stock now, because I think, like I said, our pre-order is gone. But 30 to 50% off a lot of the things, like another Bailman shampoo is $20. Just everything is on there, so definitely support them. They're trying to raise $250,000 in order for them to stay in business. As you all know, I love the company. So anything that you do to support, they definitely would appreciate it. Even if you don't want or need product, and let's say you just want to donate money, they do also have a form where you can donate just money as well. So make sure you support a woman-owned, a Black-owned business that makes products that are formulated for us with great clean ingredients in it. So yeah, make sure you check them out down below and support them. And if you're someone that uses heavy butters, oils, and greases, what you should be loading your cart up with is the scrub, because you need to get that stuff out of your hair. This is the reset that you need. All right, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. All right, make sure that you like this video. Press the red subscribe button. It's still the beginning of it. Listen, we're still early. I got stuff coming up. Feel free to share this out with somebody else may be interested in the Adwoa Beauty Exfoliating Scalp Scrub, just to see how the newer formula is gonna look and work as well. Punch the notification bell so that you can stay abreast of when I post my videos. And again, thanks for tuning into JermaineAuNatural. I'll see you in the next one.